Hello there, what's up? If you're new to this YouTube channel, hello, I'm Nings, and I really hope you will stick around by simply hitting that subscribe button that's just down below. It's that simple, you guys. So I'm going to be filming a TMI tag today, and I have to be honest with you guys, I've always thought tags and I've always thought these kinds of videos are super cliche. That's the honest truth. But then I realized every time I stumble upon a new YouTuber, a new YouTube channel, the first thing I do is I go through their content and try to find content that tells me more about the person. And that's usually in the lines of a tag they've done. Could be a sibling tag, a boyfriend tag, girlfriend tag, or a TMI tag they've done, Kenyan tag. Q&A, you guys get the drift. Basically, tags help you to get to know more about the person outside of the normal videos that they film, outside of the vlogs they film, the makeup tutorials they film. Those kind of videos can help you to get to know more about a person, more about their personality, like what's their favorite movie, what's their favorite food, who do they have a crush on, who are they dating, you know, basic stuff like that. And I think it's important to connect with people on a more personal level, on them getting to know you. And that's what I want for my channel. I want you guys to get to know me. And I figured I might as well do a tag. And today we are going to be doing the TMI tag. If you guys would love to see me do another tag, kindly comment down below which kind of tag you guys would want me to do, or if you want a Q&A, that too I'd really like to do. So ask away if you have any questions. And yeah, so I guess for today we're going to get into this tag, and I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy filming this video. So again, thank you so much for joining me, and I think we can now get into the tag. So I went on to whatever, so I'm going to be reading the questions off my phone. I went on to YouTube, not YouTube really, I went on to Google and I got a few questions that are the 2018 version, and I'm going to be answering those questions. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking down at my phone just to read out the question. So let me just get those questions real quick. So the first question is, did you wake up cranky? No, I didn't. I actually woke up in a really good mood today. Which is a good thing. I'm grateful for that, because not all mornings start the same. Sometimes you just wake up and you're cranky for no good reason, but today I woke up in a good mood. Yeah, I guess because I knew I was filming and I really like filming, so I guess that put me in a good mood. Next question. Would you date an 18-year hold up. Would you date an 18-year-old at your current age? Honestly, I wouldn't. So I'm currently 24. I turned 24 on the 17th of November. And no, I honestly wouldn't date an 18-year-old. I wouldn't. That's just my personal, whatever. That's just me. Personally, I wouldn't date an 18-year-old. Would you guys date an 18-year-old at your current age? Let me know. Next question. Would you ever smile at a stranger? I smile at strangers all the time. Heck, sometimes I even say hi to strangers. Just because if you're smiling at me, then that tells me, I don't know. I sometimes even say hi to strangers. Not like I go just saying hi to everybody. I just mean if you're staring at me, smiling at me, then I'm just going to be like hi. And I randomly say hi to people at the supermarket, like the guy attending to me, I'll just say hi. Yeah, so I do say hi to strangers and I do smile at strangers a lot. I think it's good to smile at people. It's good for you, and it's a good thing. Can you commit? Okay, wait. The next question is, what are you wearing right now? So let me just stand up and show you guys what I'm wearing. So I'm wearing this bodysuit over here. So this is actually more of an orange, but on camera it comes off a bit light, I guess because of the lighting. And I actually featured this bodysuit in a video I did on try on haul for tops. So if you'd love to see that video, I'm going to link it. I'm going to link it somewhere on here or down in the description box, so you go check out that video. And then I'm also, okay, let me just stand up like that. I'm also wearing these blue jeans. these high-waisted blue jeans, and that is my OOTD for the day. Yes. Next question. Do you prefer to be friends with girls or boys? Honestly, I think it's both. I think the advantages to having male friends and also female friends. But I think if because I really like as minimal drama as possible in my life, and I think us guys are super dramatic. I mean, us as girls, we can be a bit dramatic. I'd say 50-50. It's good to have both. Have male friends and also have female friends that are loyal. Yeah. Next question. Who was your first crush? Yo, this is an interesting question, really interesting, because yeah, I think my first crush, I was in either class 7 or class 8. For anyone who didn't do the Kenyan system, I think I was probably 13. Yeah, probably 13. Was it 13? I think I was 13 or 14 years old. Actually, I think I was 13. Yeah, I was definitely around 12 or 13 years old. His name was James. Yeah, his name was James. That's as much information as I'm giving out. We were in the same class in class 7 and class 8. Yeah, so he was a tall, dark and handsome boy. Yeah, so yeah, and he was really smart. Yeah, he was definitely smart. I think I'm giving out too much information. I think for anyone who was in the same class as me in primary school, then you probably figure out who I'm talking about. If you do figure it out and if you do know who I'm talking about, then just say hi to him for me and tell him to call me sometime. Yeah, anyway, I'm joking. But yeah, his name was James. Next question. Do you believe in love at first sight? Honestly, you guys, I don't think I believe in love at first sight, but I do believe in a crush at first sight. I believe it's possible to just have a crush on someone immediately you meet them, but I don't think it's possible to love someone at first sight. I think love is something you build up to. It's something it gradually grows as you get to know a person, which is why I have an issue with guys that in day 2 of texting you, he's already telling you I love you, and he somehow expects you to say it back. In my head, I'm just like, bruh, it doesn't work like that. Like, love is not something you just say, and it's not something that just happens in a day of knowing someone, in my personal opinion. So yeah, for guys that are like that, that shit is lame as fuck. You can't be telling a girl you love her after day 2 of knowing her. Are you a social or antisocial person? Honestly speaking, for anyone who knows me, you know I'm not very social. I'm a friendly person, but I'm not a social person. Yes, it's definitely possible to be friendly but not social. I keep to myself a lot. I prefer to just be in my own space. I'm not very good at I'm not very good at going up to random people, and if I'm at a party, I'm probably just going to be hanging out with the people I know, the crowd I know. I'm not likely to go out there and just try to meet new people. That's just not me. I prefer to be in my own space, and most of the time is spent indoors, just watching a movie or something like that. The next question is, what's your favorite movie? I honestly don't think I have a favorite movie. It's so hard to pick just one movie and go with it and say this is the movie I'd watch forever and ever. I find it interesting how people are able to pick out just one movie that they really like and stick to that. Personally, that's just not me. Let me just twist the question around and answer it in terms of a movie I've recently really liked. It's actually not a movie, it's a series. It's called You. Yo, that series was really interesting. I loved it. I'm going to add it. I'm going to link the poster in here somewhere for you guys. I really liked that movie for so many reasons. It's more of like a drama thriller kind of series, and you guys should definitely go watch it. I highly recommend you guys go watch it. So why I like the movie is because it gave me a whole new perspective on dating. Millennial dating it is scary, you guys. It's scary to be dating at this day and age, because people can find out so much information about you when you don't even know they know it. Like, you could be dating a guy and he looks like Prince Charming and all that, but he's actually a psychopath. Or you could be dating a girl and you think she's wifey material, but she's actually a psycho. You should go watch that movie. It gave me such a whole other new perspective on dating and getting to know a person. I loved it. The next question is, do you have any piercings? Yeah, I have piercings. Let me just come in for you guys. So I used to have 2 piercings. So this is the first one. I have earrings on, and then I had another one, an upper one over here. So I used to have 2 on each ear, but those blocked. The upper one blocked, which had gotten like later on. This one is the oldest one, but the upper one blocked because I didn't really take good care of it. So it blocked before it had healed up, so it hadn't healed properly, so that blocked. I also used to have a nasal piercing. Let me see if I can show you guys. It used to be somewhere right here. It used to be somewhere here, but that too blocked because I took the ring out to clean it, and then I forgot to put it back in. So by the time I was trying to put it back in a week later, it had already blocked. So by the time I got a new ring to put in, it had already blocked. It was too painful. I couldn't go through with it, so I just left it. And funny thing, my mom is the one who actually encouraged me to get a nasal piercing, which is so interesting. Yeah, she was all for it. Maybe I'll pierce it again, maybe I won't, I don't really know. But yeah, those are the only piercings I have. I'm thinking of getting one on my belly. I've been thinking of doing that for a while. Maybe I'll get it. If I do, I'm probably going to document it on here for you guys and show you my entire experience. But yeah, so far I only have 1 pair of like piercings. Yes. Next question. Let's see, what's my next question. Can you commit to one person? Okay, let me make this interesting. Let me make that interesting using something, a meme I saw on Instagram. So let me just get the meme real quick. I'm just trying to log on to my Instagram. So the question, I'm going to twist around the question and ask it in this way. If you could fit all people you've slept with in one car, which car would it be? So that's the Instagram. And yeah, so I think for me, I'd say, what's the smallest car? A Vitz. I think a Vitz is like one of the smallest car. Yeah, a Vitz would even, that would still be so much space in that Vitz. So yeah, the car I'd go with is a Vitz. Yeah, or a tuk-tuk. Let's go with a tuk-tuk actually. There would still be so much space in that tuk-tuk. So yeah, same question. I'm going to ask you guys the same question. If you could fit all people you slept with in a car, which car would it be? Leave your answer down below. Which car would it be? Leave that answer down below. I really want to see what you guys have to say on this question. And then we're going to move on to the next question on this tag. Do you think your life will change dramatically in the next year? Honestly, I believe it will. From my mouth to God's ears, I really believe 2019, which is so weird to say 2019, but I believe it will be a good year for me. 2018 hasn't been that great. Like, I had so much stuff I wanted to accomplish this year, but like for once in my life, I had resolutions that I wanted to actually stick with and accomplish for the first time in my life. I've always been the type of person who sets up, who goes and says like, I have the resolution, New Year resolutions, but for the first time this year I really wanted to accomplish stuff and I didn't get to do much of that. Like, so much of that hasn't come to pass and I'm a bit bummed out about that, but I'm going on strong and believing that next year will be my year. I'm just glad that I'm still in good health and all that, so that matters, and my family is here with me, they're okay, so that's a big deal, so I'm happy about that. And I'm hoping 2019 will be a better year for me in terms of personal accomplishment, personal growth. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, that's for sure. What turns you on in a guy? Like, what do you look for in a guy? I guess that's the question. I think I'd say what I look for in a guy is humor, a sense of humor. Honestly, I think the kind of guy I want to end up with, I want someone who's a lot like my dad. Is that weird or is that sweet? I don't know. So I want someone who's a lot like my dad. My dad is the sweetest person ever. I want someone who's half the person my dad has, half of the, yeah, basically half of who my dad is. A sense of humor. My dad is the most sarcastic person you'll ever meet. He has the most interesting sense of humor ever, and I really love that about him. I'm always laughing like 24/7 when I'm around him, so I really want that for myself in a marriage. I don't want to end up with someone who like has the like I don't want to fake laugh my entire life. So I want someone who's genuinely just funny, easygoing, and just hilarious without even trying, especially in the beginning of courtship, because I'm really shy around people. So a sense of humor will come in handy because it will make me like warm up to the person. So yeah, a sense of humor. Something else, like the main thing I'd say, is someone who knows what they want and what they have. You know what I mean? Someone who knows what they have and what they want in a relationship. So what I mean by that is there will always be someone prettier than me. There will always be someone prettier than you. So it all comes down to a guy knowing what he wants, what he has. Because like I said, there will always be someone prettier. And like, what do you want from a relationship? Because if you don't know that, you will always cheat on even the most beautiful woman. Yeah, so you just need a guy that knows what he wants. Because I'm not about to be playing games for 4 years and we're still just figuring things out, like what are we, and you still can't answer that question. No, I'm not about that life. So I think there's so many other qualities I want in a guy, but those are the main ones that I think I want to mention on here. So the next question is, how much do you weigh? Oh my goodness, I honestly have no idea. I have no idea how much I weigh. I know that sounds so weird for most people, like what do you mean? But yeah, I honestly have... Okay, so I have a phone call coming in. Let me just pick that and then I'll get back to you guys. Hello? Okay, I'm back to the question about how much I weigh. So the last time I weighed myself was back in, I think it was 2015 or 2016. So I'd gone in for a medical checkup in my school clinic, and what happens is when you go to the school clinic, the first thing they do is you have to stand on the weighing scale, and you have to stand on the weighing scale, and then they also take your blood pressure and things like that. And yeah, so that's the last time I checked my weight, and at the time I was 45 kgs. Yeah, fun fact, I actually really want to gain weight. What is your favorite drink? My favorite drink, I know someone's probably waiting for me to say something alcoholic or to say coffee or tea, but I actually I don't do tea. Yeah, I don't take milk. I don't do like chai ya maziwa. I don't do chai ya maziwa. I don't like milk. So I actually take turungi. I actually take black tea. That's just like a personal preference to not do chai. But my favorite drink, I think I'd say, is yogurt. Yeah, yogurt is my favorite drink. Is yogurt a drink? I hope it's a drink. So yeah, I especially like the Dalomea one and the bio one, the bio yogurt. Next question. I think I'm only going to answer 2 questions after this, like 2 more questions. Who was the last person you spoke to on the phone? The last person I spoke to was actually a few minutes ago, as I was in the middle of filming this video, and it was a guy that hooked me up with really nice shoes. So yeah, there's this guy I buy shoes from in Limuru. So he was calling me to tell me he has 2 new pairs of boots that he thinks I would really like. So I'm a shopaholic, you guys. Do not judge me, don't judge them. Who was the last person you got into a fight with? Or rather, when was the last time you got into a physical fight with someone? I think as an adult, I've never gotten into any physical fight with anyone. Yeah, my life is not that dramatic, unfortunately. So I think I've only physically fought 2 people in my entire life, and this happened when we were kids. So yeah, my life is not that dramatic. So I've only fought my cousin Winnie. Hey girl, if you're watching this, hey, me and you have a special bond because you're the only girl I've ever fought in my life. I think I even broke her tooth when we were maybe 4 or 5 years old. I broke her tooth. We would pull on each other's hair. We would bite. Some serious biting happened. But the other person I fought is my baby brother, who's not really a baby because he's 19 now. So he's not a child. But yeah, those are the only 2 people I've actually ever gotten into a fight with. So the last question is, do you want to be YouTube famous? I think this is a good question to end with, because, well, I am filming a YouTube video. I wouldn't say I want to be YouTube famous. What I want is, I want to just enjoy this space. I really enjoy creating YouTube videos. I love creating YouTube videos. What I want for my channel is I want it to grow, because people think it's so easy to put up YouTube videos, but it really isn't. People think you just wake up one morning and film a video, post it, and just go sleep for like the rest of the time. But it's not really that easy. A lot of time goes into filming, editing, coming up with concepts, and people don't see that. And for me, there are so many other struggles that come with trying to put out a video. Like, for instance, the fact that I hire a camera just to film some of the videos. Not all the videos. Some videos are filmed on my phone, but some I actually have to hire a camera because I still don't have one that I own. I still don't own a camera, so it involves hiring a camera, which means I have to take my money and go give someone else just so I get the camera. And I remember my mom, because my mom didn't know I hire a camera, so the last time I told her, actually this morning I told her I have to film a video so that I can take back the camera, and she was like, you mean you actually hire a camera? And I was like, yeah. She was like, and how will that pay off for you? Like, how will you get back that money that you're investing into this? And I told her I still don't know how I'm going to get that money back. Like, I still don't know how that money is going to like double, or how I'll get money for the next shoot. But yeah, if you love something, you just invest in it even when you don't know how it's going to pay you back. So she was asking me, how will this pay back? How will you get money off of filming these videos? And I told her I really don't know how I'm going to get that money back. But I believe when you love something, you invest in it without really knowing how it's going to pay you back, and you just have faith, blind faith. So yeah, for me, I don't really want to be YouTube famous. I just enjoy the space. But I also want to get to a point where, if you're thinking of like 10 ways to style your leather jacket or your turtleneck or your mustard sweaters, you'll refer back to my channel. Or if you have a friend who needs help with like date night outfit ideas, you just tell her, hey, I know this girl on YouTube, her name is Names, just go check her out. You're going to get ideas on how to DIY a top, how to DIY like your backdrop in videos, how to DIY how to do simple things, simple inexpensive things. Could be a new outfit, how to spice up an old top, things like that. I want to be a go-to for such things because I really love creating videos along those lines. So I really hope, so what I want for my YouTube channel is that to help someone else out there, and to also just continue enjoying this space. And so that's basically what I want to do with this space. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If I mumbled on along the way, I'm really sorry. I just have a lot to say sometimes. In front of a camera I have a lot to say, but when it comes to in front of people, I don't really usually have a lot to say. So that's why this is my zone, because I can at least just talk to the camera like I'm talking to you guys, without having to make eye contact. I suck at making eye contact with people. Again, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to answer my question on if you could fit all people you've slept with in one car, which car would it be? I really want to hear what you guys have to say on this question, so that you can be part of the TMI tag as well, and I can get to know something about you guys, something funny about you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I enjoyed filming it, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. I'll catch you all on my next one.